People will only recognize you when they see your stuff consistently.
So not only consistency in your posting, consistency in the message that you're saying.
Yes. Make sure everyone knows that you're an agent. Start recording things. Start getting involved. The people on your Instagram, on your social media, in your circle are going to be like, yo, he's serious about it. You want to get your energy out there. It's just, when you're nervous, that's just like an overload of like just frequency through your body. You need to get that shit out.
Bro, I feel that shit, bro.
Yeah,
I feel it. I'm feeling good. Yeah, bro. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so basically, let's start with I love origin stories, right? Like I love figuring out, how did you become the way you became? So take us back, especially for the people that don't know.
Yeah.
How did you start? How did you get your foot in the door? So who helped you? Who brought you in? Stuff
absolutely.
like that.
That's a great question, bro, because a lot of people don't, I like to give credit where credit is due. So let's go back to 2015. Let's go back to 2015, right? Matter of fact, 2013. I used to be a ball player. I used to play baseball. I used to play, so.
In DR?
Not here in college and everything like that. I hurt myself. I tore a ligament in my elbow. Everything changed. Then my career path, that's all I wanted to be growing up, right? So my career path, I couldn't see myself. You would ask me in 2013, what do I see myself going up, when after school and everything like that, bro, that's all I knew and that's all I really wanted to do. So I get hurt, right? And Hurricane Sandy back in 2013 happens.
Okay.
I remember my brother calls me up, because he's in construction. He's he was real connected with the boss at the owner of his construction company back in the city, Times Square, all that good stuff, a good construction company. He calls me up, yo, I need help. I need help. My boy, there's a lot of things going on with Hurricane Sandy. A lot of houses got flooded. So he puts me on to his construction company, bro. And it's one of the things that changed my life, that I could never see myself working construction. Then my brother, puts me onto that. I start learning how to do a couple things here and there, but I never really learned construction. Maybe I was just not gifted enough to learn those type of things. I wouldn't consider myself a handy person. For some reason, it doesn't latch on to me for some reason. So that's why there's a quote, an Albert Einstein quote that it's, if you judge a fish by its ability to, I forgot the quote, man. We got to find this somewhere.
Oh, it's if you judge a fish to fly, obviously he can't fly, but if you judge it to swim.
Exactly. So that's sometimes a lot of people are in a situation where they don't progress, but it's because they're in the wrong environment. Maybe they weren't meant, like myself. I wasn't meant to be handy, good with my hands. You know what I mean? But later on, obviously, if you fast forward to today, my abilities are in talking, convincing people, making people feel comfortable. Maybe that, if you judge me from this standpoint, it's he's a genius. But if you judge me from my abilities to work construction, I wasn't the smartest person in the world. So that's why your atmosphere and your scenario is huge into your progress. That's why sometimes you feel like you're stuck in a place and maybe that's not meant to be. So you got to keep looking until you find your God-given abilities. You'll notice when something is natural to you, bro. Yeah. It just happens natural. You don't really got to force it. So I know things that I'm not good at, and I know things that are natural, and I'm just fluent, bro. You know what I mean? So I start working with my brother. Fast forward 2017. Now we got 4 years of W-2. My brother has more years than me. Obviously, we combined both of our salaries, credit, and everything like that. We finally, after more than a year of looking for properties in New York, because we're from New York, we grew up in New York. So when you grow up in New York, you don't want to leave New York. New York is a consumer place. It consumes you. So it's you grow up in there and you don't see yourself outside of New York until you get out, and then you be like, damn, I grew up in that. But you need to get out to notice that, to really realize that New York consumes you. It's meant for you to stay there. It really sucks you in, as crazy as that sounds. So,
you think that was a part of the plan too? When they were building it, constructing it, it's yo, we just better make it consumer driven.
Exactly. It's a place that it just sucks you in. There's so much going on, and it's so vibrant at the same time, and so crazy it's like New York has the highs of everything. If you want to look for the craziest people, you go to New York. The richest people, you go to New York. Everything. It's the highs of whatever topic you want to speak about. So 2017, we bought our first property, North Bergen, New Jersey, and that changed my life. So in that, if credit where credit is due, my brother, my mother, my dad, one of my uncles too, plays a huge role into where I am today, and I would never forget that. So when I bought my first property, I started doing Uber because I never liked construction, but I use it to leverage and get my property because I had the nice income, I had the good credit, I had the savings and everything like that. So it helped me get my property. So if it was never for that job that my brother got me in construction, I probably would have never bought my first property, which is really what changed my life. So I'm going back to where it all started. You know what I mean? Then after I got my first property with my brother, it was both of us. I decided I wanted to do Uber because I wanted to do something different that allowed me to control my schedule at a, to a certain extent, so I can figure something else out. Because in construction, you're all day in a construction site. You really don't have time to go out there and really look for different things. Because I realized it wasn't for me. I really wasn't learning how to do things as rapidly as other people. Like some people will come in a week, they already know how to build a room. Bro, I was there for years and I never learned how to do that. You feel me? So I started doing Uber. By 2019, 2020, I bought my second property off of that, Uber income. I had some good savings.
That's awesome.
My mom helped me with that, and my brother Denny, my other brother too. So, bro, a lot of family that I could be thankful for to where I am today. And now today, my parents-in-law, we have 2 kids. Geraldine and I have 2 kids. My parents-in-law play a huge role. They're probably our right-hand people. They're like our second parents to our children.
That's beautiful.
So many people I could be thankful for. By a lot of people in my family. I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for so many people in my family that kind of elevated me to be where I am today, bro. So my dad, my brother, my mom, my parents-in-law, Geraldine, my partner, a lot of friends too. So I'm really thankful. This is where I am today. It wouldn't be possible without giving credit to my family for sure.
That's
and
beautiful.
Friends as well. So I'm really grateful, brother, for when it comes to that.
That's awesome, bro. That's awesome. So talk to me. Okay, so like we get you into your first property. You got that from construction, working hard, figuring out with the family, just going in on it together.
Correct. Exactly how it happened.
How does that translate into you wanting to be a realtor exactly?
Good question. So my first property was the most important property because that's where I learned how to do leases. I learned how to I broke.
It was a rental.
Yeah, it's no. My mother lives there now, but I learned we had to rent the top floor.
Oh,
so it's like
got it.
It's like a 2-family house, but with a finished ground level. It's really 3 units, right? So my brother lives in unit 1, mother lives in unit 2, and then we rented the top floor. I rented that, so I learned how to do leases. I learned how to screen tenants. I learned how to have bad tenants, good tenants. So I kind of broke the ice with that property.
That's cool.
That's the one property that taught me, like, yo, all right, my mortgage was $5,100. I'll never forget that. That was very scary too. From going to paying $1,800 rent, so now you got a mortgage of $5,100. Obviously, it's more people, and we got the possibility of having a tenant at the top floor. But still, the number plays mind games with you. It's $5,100. If I lose my job tomorrow,
it's gonna be tight.
I'm gonna be tight. If my brother loses his job, one of us gets sick. Now the other one is on the hook for all that other stuff. So a lot of things go through your mind. It's like, yo, it's tough. But bro, once we made those first 2 payments, it's like, yo, all right, we got this, bro. It's not as hard as we thought.
That's cool.
So then I learned how to rent the top floor. Went through bad tenants, good tenants. I learned how to rent rooms. You're not really supposed to rent by rooms, so I learned how to do that. Then I learned that was not the right way of renting. It's not really legal to rent by rooms.
Really? I see people like by colleges.
A lot of people do it, but it depends where. You're not really supposed to. You're supposed to have 1 family in 1 unit. It's the correct way of doing it. And so I learned so many things, brother. And then I realized, bro, we rented the top floor for $3,000. And our mortgage was $5,100. So that means we were out of pocket $2,000 and we were occupying 2 units. So in my mind, a switch went on. I'm like, yo, if me and my brother bought this property by ourselves, we could have just lived in unit 1, rented unit 3 and unit 2 for, let's say, $2,800 each. But that's $5,600. That would have covered the whole mortgage, and it would have probably covered the utility. So we would have been living rent-free on the ground level floor. So those things went in my head. I'm like, bro, if I do it the next time, again, and probably live in unit 1 and the other 2 units cover my rent, I'm living rent-free. That's one of the American dreams. If you can eliminate rent in this country, that's a huge advantage.
Yeah.
So onto my second property with my other brother and my mom in West New York. We bought a 2-family house in West New York. That property, after we bought that property, that's when I realized, yo, I want to be a real estate agent. Because I feel like I want people to feel what I feel buying. Like I felt like I discovered something, bro, that would change everybody's lives. And I'm like, I got to put everyone on. There's no gatekeeping around with me. So I got to put everyone. So it's basically like I went back to the hood, to Brooklyn, and I told everyone, yo, you have to buy real estate. You got to come to Jersey and buy real estate. And today, bro, I can say I have a lot of my friends, a lot of people that came through my friends, referrals and everything like that followed along, bro. They realized that, yo, my energy and the way I felt about it, it really transmitted to them. It's like, yo, they really that shit really works. Like you buy a property, maybe you live in one unit, the other 2 units pay everything. You literally cutting off rent, which is 50%, 60% expenses for most families. So,
You know what I think about when you say that too? It's so interesting because I talk to a lot of people in real estate, obviously, right? And a lot of it was like kind of like the same as like, oh, I got a property, we were gonna do whatever, and then they realize, oh, if I become a realtor, I get the fee to myself. Like I can get the buyer's fee and I just put it in my pocket.
Right.
But it sounds like with you, that wasn't even like
Nah, that
on
was
your
not-
mind. It's
nah.
like, bro, I found this new knowledge. Let me go share it. Let me go teach people.
Exactly,
Let me
bro.
go. And I feel like that plays a huge role because like even when like if I start talking about myself, everybody's gonna be like, bro, nobody cares, right? But if I'm like, you can use it too, like just
Bro,
do
that's-
it, just, like here, bro.
That's
Like,
my energy, bro. And my friends and people, even people on my Instagram, they know that my energy is like, bro, I discover something and I'm going back to the hood to tell everyone, like, I discovered this, you gotta come do it too, you know?
That's cool,
That's how I feel
man.
with real estate. And then along with that, you got, changing a lot of people's lives while I'm changing my own family's lives. And I'm making money too. It's like, I'm helping, but the real intent, like in the bottom of my heart, and my friends know this, it's like, I discovered something, come check it out. You have to do this. And then at the on top of that, I'm changing my own life and I'm making money and I'm, starting a business and all that good stuff. So it's so many things, bro. Real estate is my backbone right now, bro. I'm in love with real estate, but I'm really, I came from the side of being a buyer first and wanting all my boys to come over here. And then like real estate is like, I had to do that in order to bring them all in. It's
True.
really, but that helps me a lot because I come from being able to put myself in your shoes because I did it too. It helps a lot with the clients because the clients understand that I understand what they're feeling.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of realtors, unfortunately, don't own real estate. Not gonna say all of them. A lot of them do, but a lot of them don't. And in real estate, one thing I'm gonna say, bro, you're supposed to get high on your own supply.
What you mean by that? So
You're
like,
supposed to get high on your own supply. If you are in real estate, helping people buy something that is generational wealth, obviously real estate is a marathon, not a sprint. It's generational, meaning it takes time. It's one family to the next, you know what I mean? So you're supposed to buy real estate, bro, because you're helping people acquire something that can one day make them rich, but you're not acquiring that yourself. A lot of real estate agents, we're so focused on being top producers, on how we're gonna make commission, how we're gonna sell some properties.
Yeah.
But we don't realize that the power of real estate is in owning real estate, not selling real estate. Meaning that, okay, commission and stuff like that is transactional. You're supposed to use some of that money to buy yourself some real estate too, so that one day, what you're teaching other people to do, you're also,
practicing what
you preach, and then you also become rich. You don't become rich off of commission, bro. You become rich off of equity. In America, you become rich off of equity.
Facts.
In no matter what it's business, stocks, real estate. So you're supposed to get high in your own supply. Realtors, you gotta buy properties. I know it's not easy, but if you make the right commission, if you stay committed, a lot of real estate, we spend a lot of money too. Real estate agents spend a lot of money. That's why commission.
On what?
It's like not all of them, but most real estate agents like to be in the party, in the
like
networking
flashy.
events.
I'm
it's
networking,
flashy. Yeah, it's
but
a
really
flash.
I'm turning
yeah,
up.
you're drinking, you're turning up. Obviously, most of us drive nice cars.
Yeah.
We go on nice vacations because we kind of control our time. But all of that is all fun and games. It's all beautiful because I do it myself. But the most important thing is you got to get high on your own supply, bro. You have to buy real estate. If you're a real estate agent and you're not buying real estate and, basically making sure that in the future your family is also going to be rich, doing the right things, and we have first dibs because we're out there, seeing the properties before we even have to show it to our clients. So it's like you have to, bro. You have to buy at least one property per year if you can. It's not easy. Maybe one property every 2 years, and if that property, at least if you can rent that property and the tenants cover all the expenses, even if you're not cash flowing, any net positive cash flow, the property is being paid by the tenants, appreciation every year. Next thing you know, 10 years later, that property you bought for $500,000 is now worth $800,000. Now you're up. You probably owe $400 at that point. Your property is worth $800. You got $400,000 in equity. There's no way that you're gonna save $400,000 off of commission unless you're really just making your commission and sitting on the sidelines, not going out, not spending money, bro. It's really hard. I make a lot of money on commission. It's really hard to save the commission, bro. It's just so many ways that we can spend money. And I try to make sure I spend a lot of money on unnecessary things, bro.
You said unnecessary?
Yeah, I do. I'm very impulsive when it comes to spending
At least
money.
you're honest.
I'm
Some people be
honest.
trying to like hide that.
Yeah,
Like,
nah, bro.
come
I
on,
spend
bro.
money on a lot of BS, but I also invest a lot, bro. I make sure that if I'm spending $10,000 on a vacation, I'm making sure I'm investing $10,000, $20,000 into the stock market or
You're
into
bringing in
cryptocurrency.
more than you're putting out.
Of course. If I have an Apple phone, I make sure I got $10,000 invested in Apple too. So
Oh,
you know what I
where?
mean?
Okay,
That's the way I roll,
that's
bro.
cool. Yeah, that's
the way
cool.
I roll. Pretty much everything that I use, I got stocks in Coca-Cola, Tesla, Apple. I got cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, Ethereum, all those type of things that I believe a lot into. I don't talk about them as much as I used to before because I'm more focused on the real estate thing because that's my bread and butter. That's really where I'm at. That's where I got most of my money invested into as well. But I definitely do move my money around into those three things: crypto, real estate, and the stock market as well. But you have to make sure that if you're out there spending money, make sure you're also investing money into the things that you consume on a daily, which is real estate, Apple, because everybody got an iPhone. You should be invested into Apple as well. You drive a Tesla, make sure you buy some Tesla stock so you at least part owner of the company as well,
back,
bro. Yeah, man, I'm a firm believer in that. Whatever I
cool.
consume on a daily, I make sure I'm part owner of it as well.
That's smart. A lot of people, I'm one of those people. I didn't really like think about it like that. Like I'll just buy something. I never thought about like, because it seems like a big thing, right? To like own a piece of Apple, but it's really not. It's just a quick transaction on your phone.
It's transactional, bro. There's like it's transactional. 2 years later, you get in the next phone.
Yeah.
But if you're investing into the stocks too, into the company, that your money's growing at least. So you got an Apple, you're spending money on the phone, but you're also making money off of the company as well. So it makes me feel a lot better. This comes from a lot of reading. I don't read a lot. I prefer to listen to the books.
I got audiobook. Yeah,
audiobooks.
No
I'm
music.
Also
I don't really
driving
listen to music. Audiobook.
And also, I watch a lot of YouTube videos. That's where I get a lot of my knowledge from and a lot of my motivation from, bro. I listen to a lot of I hear a lot of quotes. Denzel Washington is my favorite actor and also motivational speaker to me too. I feel like a lot of things so eloquent in the way he speaks. His energy transfers to. It helps me, bro. It's like a pre-workout for me.
I feel like he's been through some stuff too in his own personal life, so he's able to like draw from that when he gives advice, and it's just like, damn,
exactly. And it doesn't get any better than someone that's been through, through it all, pretty much. So
talk to me about what you've been through. Give me like your first year or two in real estate, things that maybe you wish somebody would have told you, or you would tell your younger self when you first entered the real estate market. It could be things about real estate, things about other realtors, things like you need to have like a mortgage, like whatever, like anything that comes to mind.
Off the bat, obviously those are things that you don't know. Like obviously you can partner up with a lender, maybe title companies and stuff like that. Basically, how do you say it? There's a lot of lenders willing to sponsor realtors, to grow their marketing business and stuff like that. Because a lot of lenders don't want to be on video. It's okay. A lot of people don't, especially like the older crowd doesn't see social media the way I see it because I'm a younger person. I'm a firm believer. And
you're on it. And you're on it, yeah.
And I'm on it, bro. I love social media, and it's something that I wanted to implement from the get. It's more so, how do I get it started? I didn't know as many people like yourself that do videos and take beautiful photos of the properties and stuff like that. You do a great job, bro. I appreciate it. That video with my the Campusano group, bro, I love that. Everybody loved that video. That's the one time that I realized that Mike, his work is elite, bro. I like it. So I really appreciate that. I didn't know as many people as I do now, so it's more about networking. And once you have time in the game, you're gonna realize you're gonna get to know lenders, you're gonna get to know title companies, photo guys like yourself, video guys like yourself, marketing companies, and all those things, man. So many tools in real estate that can help you grow and put the things that you know and feel out there. That's my thing. I like to put what I feel out there, bro, because I have a lot of energy, and sometimes I'm in the car with a lot of thoughts, and it's like, damn, I got to put that down because then I'm going to forget, and I'm so energetic about the things that I say. Yeah. It's like I'm really passionate about it, so I have to put my passion into videos. Because I feel like it's not the same when you write it, bro. When they see me, bro, with the frequency that I speak,
it's your outlet.
It's my outlet, bro. And people know I'm not joking, bro. I'm really passionate about that. I'm not here BSing, bro.
Yeah.
So but marketing, networking, getting to know other realtors, bro. A lot of realtors don't understand that. For us realtors, we have to know other realtors because when it comes time to, Mike has a listing and I have the buyer. If Mike knows me and he knows that I get things done, there's a high chance that you're going to push for my offers to go through because we're gonna, we have that synergy and we're gonna get work done together.
What is the best way to network that I get the most ROI from my time? So I know, for example, just to give you an idea of what I'm trying to say is like, if I go out to the club with you and we have a good time, right? But let's just say I get wasted and I forget where I put your number. You know what I mean? That was a waste of my night. I didn't successfully network with you. What are some ways that you've learned to network with people where you're like, this is the best way I've networked. This is how I'm going to keep doing it.
I feel like those networking events, like a lot of like NAREP, the National Hispanic Association thing, those are good events because you get to know other realtors. You know what I mean? You get to know other realtors. You get to know other lenders as well. You exchange information. Maybe, I seen you on a closing. I seen you on a listing or whatever. And now you get to build like, okay, I've seen you. So the more people see you, the more they know you're in the game. So stuff like that. But for me, more video, bro. I'm a video guy. I believe I think every real estate agent, but it's hard to say though, because I like doing this. A lot of people are not as comfortable as me sitting on a couch talking about real estate or about the things that I like.
Sure.
So, but if you can implement at least a little bit of marketing, a little bit of just get your passion out there, get people to know you. The more people know you, the more if they like you, they want to know more about you, bro. Because in a way, like it's like your clients and your following, they become. I don't want to call it like a fan. Because a fan feels like someone like you're a celebrity. No,
it's like your tribe or like your audience.
Yeah,
like
your audience wants to see you. When they like you, bro, they want to see more about you. They want to see a little bit of your personal life. That's why I'm implementing a lot of when I go to the gym in the morning. When my family, my son is super smart, my daughter's super smart. I like people to see the type of things that I do because if they see that I'm an amazing father, I go to the gym, I'm up earlier than them. And if you see someone that's successful, and they're applying the pressure more than you, what can you say? You really, this person is doing what they got to do, bro. So if I want to be at that level, I got to do what he's doing or she's doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's why that's why I put so much of not just what I do in real estate, but so much of my personal life as well. To an extent, obviously, my fitness, a little bit of my children here and there when I'm on vacation. Because the more they see, the more they feel like they know you, and it's easier to like you because they can identify with you. Wow, he's a great father, he's a great husband, he's a great he's into fitness, he's he's really,
killing it.
If you're into fitness, bro, you respect yourself.
Yeah,
one of the highest
and you
levels.
Have
discipline, bro. One of the highest levels of respect is discipline.
Yeah,
if you're in the gym caring about your health. Up at 5 a.m, like you don't
wake up at 5 a.m. to go to the gym.
Exactly, bro. When people see that, it's like, bro, they really, even if they don't like you, bro, they have to respect you.
They gotta respect.
They gotta respect you. There's some, bro. In real estate, unfortunately, there's a lot of envy, and you feel it. You don't have to notice it, but you feel the energy.
So, like, I asked sometimes the most simplest questions. What does envy mean exactly? Like in situational, how does that?
I try not to pay attention to things like that. But like if a newer agent than you comes in the game, and automatically they just take off and they're doing things that you didn't do at their point in their career. It's like, damn, what is this person doing? Or even if you're just doing your thing, bro, and maybe their business has slowed down a bit, and they just see that you're acquiring all these clients and all these closings, different types of clients, and you're just making moves and celebrating on closings and stuff like that. It could be.
Like it makes you feel some type of way.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of envy, unfortunately, in real estate. You can just feel it in the air. And then there's other agents that are top producers that like to be around other top producers because it's like you're all sharks. You have no choice but to keep. You know what I mean?
I was about to say.
Some agents need that though. Some agents need, like, if you're a top producer and you're maybe at a company where you don't have other agents that are at your level, I'm sorry, that it may sound a little arrogant, but if you don't have other agents that are at your level, you might get a little comfortable because it's like the next person is now breathing on my neck because I don't
say, yeah,
but
it doesn't
when you
allow
have
room
sharks,
for
bro,
growth.
When you're surrounded by sharks where you can't even slack because Mike coming, or my boy over here to the right, or it could be a female too, is coming for you, you can't even slack. So it makes you
work harder.
It makes you turn it up because you got sharks, bro. You got.
That's how I work. I can't be comfortable because I learned one thing is as soon as I make myself uncomfortable, I grow.
You grow.
And I learn.
Bro. When I have pressure, bro, I apply the pressure. But if I'm comfortable with, I'm right now financially and stuff like that, I'm comfortable. But now I'm making sure that I'm applying the pressure even more. Like I don't got next month's rent, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
out
yeah,
there
yeah.
5 in the
Keep
morning
that
hustling.
mindset.
Yesterday raining all day. I showed 4 houses. Then I went to Linden to meet a new client for a consultation, bro. I'm wired up right now, my brother.
That's cool.
And the more, I need sharks around me, whether it's not, it doesn't only have to be real estate. Just everyone around me has to be a shark, bro. You're a shark. I appreciate what you're doing. I like that. I want people like that around me. If, the lender, another shark, the title company, everyone around me, bro, the more you're in that zone with the same type of people, the more it turns you up.
It's like iron sharpens iron.
Exactly.
I love that.
Some people some people want to be the big fish in a small pond, but
Yeah.
sometimes, bro, you have to have other fish in that pond too, other big fish, because then you're going to get comfortable. It's like, all right, I'm chilling. Nobody's going to catch up to me right now.
Yeah.
So you need those others, like Usain Bolt right next to you. Oh, snap. You look to the left, you look to the right, they right next to you.
That's a healthy competition.
It's a healthy competition,
Yeah.
bro. Some people say there's no competition. In real estate, it's just like you're collaborating or whatever it is. But
Okay.
I like the competition, bro.
Yeah,
in a healthy
me
way.
too, bro.
In a
Yeah.
healthy way, like, oh, you closed 3 deals last month. Y'all gotta close 3 deals
I'm closing
too. In a
10,
good
bro.
way.
I'm closing
in a
10,
good way,
bro.
In a
Yeah.
good way. As long as you're not hating it or you're trying to do something with a person in front of you stumbles, like you taking out not like that. You feel
Nah,
me?
yeah.
Yeah,
Like
but
go
if,
always
bro,
above the belt.
Always above the
Yeah,
belt, bro.
yeah, yeah.
Let's get it. You close 5 deals, bro. I'm closing 7. You feel
Let's
me?
go.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
type
cool.
that's the type of energy I'm in, bro.
That's cool.
And everyone around me, whether it's fitness, my business partners, I make sure that my business partners feel that energy. It's like, bro, if you're gonna be my business partner, if you're gonna be around me, you're gonna feel this heat that I'm bringing. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm not gonna be the only one feeling it because
Yeah.
and then you get comfortable and then I have to pick up your slack essentially,
Yeah,
right?
Exactly. So we gotta be on the same frequency, bro.
I love
Frequency.
that. That's cool.
The world is about frequency, bro. If your frequency is low and mine is too high, then it's not gonna work.
It's not
because
right.
then you're gonna bring me down. It's easier for you to. Damn, it's hard. How do I explain it?
Have you ever had an example where that happened in real life?
Of course, there's
Wait, tell
people
me
that
about
have
it, tell
low
me about it.
frequency, bro, and then you're such a high frequency, and the more people around you have with low frequency, bro, and if you're really a person that cares, if you have a lot of
Brings
family
you
members
down.
or friends, it brings you down because you got to go down to help them. But if your family and your friends and everyone is on the same frequency, we're chilling, bro, because we're gonna cruise. Maybe you're not doing as well as me, but you're energetic. You're gonna go out there, I'm driving, I'm getting with you next to you in the car. I'm gonna see everything you do. I want to move like you, bro. So the frequency, even if you're not doing as well as me, but at least
can
you're
learn
you're onto it, bro. Like
Yeah.
I want to learn.
Yeah.
I'm hungry, Franciel. I want to be like you. Let me sit next to you in the car. Let me see everything you do. I'm gonna do the same thing. If you're out with me and I see you just willing to help, like willing to move, bro. That's what I need. Movers, bro.
That's cool.
For me, like I have so many things to say, bro, because I'm really passionate. Like
Talk to me, bro.
yeah.
Talk to me.
And that's the way I feel, bro. Frequency, we gotta be there. We gotta be there.
Yeah.
And it's gotta if I'm this energetic and this passionate, I need you to raise up the bar too, so we're gonna be at the same. Bro, it's much easier when we both running side by side than you back there. I gotta slow down so I can pick you up, or you all the way up front. You gotta slow down to pick me up. Now, if we really
It's not
busting
gonna
it
work.
together, it's gonna work, bro.
That's cool.
It's gonna work. And I also don't like being. I don't like being home too much, bro. I haven't watched a Netflix series in 2 years. I don't even watch TV. I'm not saying that you shouldn't watch TV, but I feel like opportunities are scarce and opportunities are out on the streets, bro. Opportunities
In the
are-
field,
They're on
yeah.
the field, bro. They're out there. I feel like it's much easier to crash with an opportunity when you're out on the field than when you're on your couch watching Netflix. Ain't nothing gonna go through your window, bro.
That's the thing, bro. It's like
Yeah.
so like some people will post something online and then wait at home or wait in the chair and just
Not
like
gonna
expect
happen,
it to
bro.
happen.
It's not gonna happen, bro.
So talk. Okay, this is actually a really interesting topic that I want to talk
And
about.
I'm gonna give you an example of that.
Go ahead,
right?
go ahead.
I was just in DR on vacation, right, with my family for a whole month. I'm chilling. I'm out with Geraldine's cousin. I'm actually out with Geraldine. Geraldine's my partner.
Bro, I saw the house you got. Sorry, I saw the house you got in DR, bro. I think it's sick, bro.
Oh,
with
that
the-
apartment. That's
yeah,
fire,
bro. That
That's
was
hard
dope,
work, bro. I'm telling you, I make sure, or I try to make sure I buy at least one property, no matter whether it's DR or here, whether it's a house, single family, apartment, whatever, multifamily. I'm trying to buy one property every single year, bro.
Oh, word.
And
Sorry,
I
I mean to sidetrack.
Nah. But thanks for that question. So we're out on the beach, just hanging out, and there's this lady walking her dog, and then she walks by and she sees me with the kids. So she's like, "Oh, how cute are your kids?" And then we started chopping it up, and next thing you know, she's She's a CEO of something, and then she has a couple of properties in Dominican Republic. Bro, she taught me things about where we were at in Dominican Republic that me as a Dominican I didn't even know. So it's like, bro, it's like, damn, I just met the CEO of certain company that knows more about my own country than I do. So it's like an opportunity. I just met someone that wanted to chop it up with me. I told her I'm a real estate agent and investor, and she also owns a shitload of real estate, and just little things like that. It's like, wow, if I was hanging out by the pool and maybe at the villa, at the house, I wouldn't have met her. So I'm out here. Opportunities are out there on the field, bro.
Yeah.
They always happen. It always happens. It always happens. You have to be on the field, especially if you're a business person. Obviously, you're going to attract business out on the field. The more other business people see you doing your thing, the more they're going to want to be around you as well. So I'm a firm believer on bro, the opportunities are on the field.
I like that. Let's talk about, because I know you're killing like TikTok, like you blew up. So like I want to talk about what is something you've learned from posting so consistently, and maybe like how did you start posting, and did you just hire someone out to do it immediately, or were you doing it yourself?
No,
like,
it happened. Very good question. It's been, I started as a real estate agent. I got my license in 2020, but I really started in 2021. That was my first full year. And I always wanted to do it. I always thought, I should be the same way I learned on YouTube. I should be out there. Once I learn enough, I should be out there helping other people learn, and maybe especially in Spanish. You notice I do a lot of my stuff in Spanish is because there's not as much content out there in Spanish. Everybody's doing it in English. So I prefer to do my things in Spanish because there's a lot of hungry people that unfortunately only speak Spanish and they want to learn too. So I always wanted to do this, but last year I felt comfortable. As you know, I hired Master Media. They're doing a fantastic job. I'm extremely happy with them. They're really doing a good job of putting my content out there. I'm not good at editing, and neither do I have time to do that. I'm not a good tech guy. Where I'm good at is here, speaking my passion and letting you people, the video people and editors, put it out there so that my passion is felt through the video, through just the way I speak. And I feel, to be honest, this is my favorite thing to do, bro.
It's talk.
Talking is my gift. I'm really gifted at just talking and making people feel comfortable. Like I feel like I'm skilled enough to sell you whatever if I really tried. And I noticed that's my skill. Just like I told you, I noticed some things I'm not good at. I noticed the things that I'm really gifted at.
Did you study up on like sales and marketing before you
No, I
hopped on?
It it's kind of like a natural thing.
Yeah.
I noticed that people, and it's not just me thinking about it, people just want to be around my energy. They call me. A lot of people call me. And if people call you for uncomfortable things, they feel that you're a problem solver because you got it like that. You know what I mean? So I love that, bro. And I feel like, okay, this is what I'm good at. I got to sharpen this. The more I'm here, the more comfortable I am. I don't even get nervous anymore. I get nervous, but it's I have too much electricity in myself and I got to let it out there. You know what I mean? But before it's like nervous or I start stuttering. So also doing this, when I first started with Master Media, bro, they had to put a pen in my mouth because I wasn't getting, my voice wasn't as structured.
What do you mean? Well, hold on. Tell me this. What are you talking about, bro? What do you mean? So like you would
you got to put that out there.
We gonna shout out Master Media.
Master Media, yeah. So the Ludwin, the husband is not Ludwin and Janelia at Master Media. Ludwin put a pen in my mouth so I can project my voice more.
How does that? So while you're talking, you have a pen. I never heard of that.
Yeah, and then when you take it out, your voice sounds more. It's more solid. I guess. Yeah, and
it's like bass in your voice.
Yeah, it's more bass in, exactly. And then I felt more comfortable, bro. The more I did it, the more comfortable I felt. Now I feel like I'm really in the couch just hanging out talking, bro. At first, it wasn't the same. So now
what was that learning curve? How long did it take? Because like I get it all the time too, and it's just like I can break people's ice like after around like 20 minutes after talking to them. Then they kind of relax and become themselves. But like for you, dude, it happens to me personally. I'll be on my phone and I'll try to like record a video. And if I mess up the same line more than like 3 or 4 times, I'm just like, I don't even want to post it. I don't even want to post it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How long did it take you how long did it take you to like fully get comfortable? Like from
I would say 2 months after we started recording and putting the videos out there.
Oh, that's
yeah,
not
because
bad.
at first, because I wanted this so much that I felt in my mind that it already worked. Just had to like I already had the picture in my mind of how it was going to work. And so I had convinced my mind already. It was just more seeing it physically. Like seeing the videos and hearing one of the most awkward things is hearing your own voice on video.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, I
Everyone
sound like
goes through that.
that.
It's like, damn, yeah. But then you get used to it and like, yo, I actually sound like cool and I like my own energy. Like, yo, I like what I'm posting. I like the way it's not dry. What I'm saying is not dry, bro. I'm speaking with passion.
Has emotion.
Yeah, there's emotion behind it. I'm out here.
Key.
That's
That
key.
is, bro, because
Yeah,
I
that's
see
key.
people talk all the time and it's just like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, what?
Bro, 50 people could say the same thing, but some people say it different, bro.
Yeah.
Some people just say it different. Some people say it where that's why Denzel Washington, when his level of, he's so eloquent that it hits me. You know what I mean? Some people may say the same message that he's saying it, but it's not the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Have you ever like studied tones and inflections in your
No,
voice?
I haven't. No, I
Really?
haven't. I
So it's
haven't.
all just natural?
Yeah, it's all just natural. And I should do things like that because I can see myself being a public speaker. I feel like
see it
that's
too.
really my passion.
Yeah.
is
Like,
really
I can
being
see
in
you
front.
demand a stage.
Yeah,
Like,
and
own it.
that's really where I want to be. That's really my passion. Is really, I feel like it's much easier to reach the masses on social media because one video can go viral and all of a sudden people are hearing you in California,
Yeah.
Texas.
Yeah.
It's not like, hanging up a billboard on Route 3. You're only going to get people that go on Route 3 that see you.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
Yeah, so that's why I don't really like billboards, bro. You could spend $3,000 on a billboard, but on Route 3, that's a lot of traffic.
Facts.
But you're only gonna get people that go on Route 3 seeing that billboard. You post one video that goes viral, you got people from Idaho calling you, bro. I like what you're talking about about real estate.
How does that translate?
Oh.
Somebody from Idaho called me. Okay, cool. You like what I'm posting, but how do we connect? How does that? Have you ever had that experience?
Of course, bro. I had people call me from freaking. What was the country I got? I got calls from Spain, bro. Someone wanted to sell their house in Spain, and they called me all the way in New Jersey.
Because of your content.
Yeah, some people did it in Panama too. I had a lady that called me from Panama. She wanted to sell her property, and she hit me up all the way in New Jersey, bro. That means that
did you help her? Like, how does
I started connecting with a couple people. I put real estate Panama, and I started just, hey, I got a lady that wants to sell her property here.
And then you get
I
like
put them on a three-way with chat on WhatsApp. It's
Okay.
different in Panama because it's like another country.
Right.
To do like commission, yeah, just take care of it. I just take care of it, help her, and I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna have to check up on her again.
But it's like
look
giving
how
free will.
far my videos went. Panama, bro.
Yeah.
I had a lady call me instead of going out there locally and getting a real estate. She felt so comfortable with my content that she hit me up so I can do the research for her, bro.
That's cool.
That's what I'm saying. A video, this is how you reach the masses. And then when you have the masses, they're going to come to you and you could fill up a room of 300 people. Now you're publicly speaking in front of 300, 400, 1,000 people. And that's really where I see myself, bro. Just really talking about real estate and changing lives the way that I am, but on a more people in one room.
Are you on YouTube?
No, we're actually starting a YouTube channel
Starting
now.
YouTube.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
cool,
getting
cool,
out there on YouTube too. We started first with obviously Instagram and TikTok to get our
The
feet wet.
shorts, yeah.
Yeah, with
and
the
you're gonna
shorts,
go to the
Facebook
long.
shorts too. Instagram and TikTok worked really well. We are gonna take our talents to YouTube as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm really excited, bro. I feel like this is to be honest, this is the most important part of my career, video. I feel like it's where I'm gonna get my passion out there even more because it's, I'm changing 25, 30, 35 people's lives in 1 year by buying new houses. But on here, I can change 1,000 people, 2,000 people,
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just motivating you to go buy real estate. And even if it's not through me or with me, you got that passion for me. I'm the one that woke you up out that couch like, yo, let me go get it, man. This guy over here, like, he's telling me, yo, let me just go do it. I like his energy, you know what I mean? That's really what I'm passionate about, bro.
Okay.
Just being able to, my energy rub on other people the right way and just getting them up out that couch is like, yo, I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go up at 5
To
in the
take
morning.
action.
Yes, take action. There's a lot of people out there just letting their talents just sit on a couch, bro, or in a bed, going to sleep at 2, 3
Or
in the morning.
consuming social media.
Consuming. Oh, that's another. Oh my
Bro.
God, that's a huge topic. You see me a lot. So here's what's funny thing about social media. We think that the people that post more on social media are the ones that use social media the most.
Right.
You'll be surprised, bro. There's people that don't post that are on social media all day.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe me, I'm not on social media that much because I'm always driving. But I post so much that you would think that I'm on social media 24/7.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, there's someone that doesn't post at all, but is looking at everything. So that person might consume social media way more than I do. You just think the opposite because I'm the one that your
You're
face on my
creating.
face. I'm the base exactly. I'm a
It's
creator
creating versus consuming.
Yeah, exactly. Creator versus consumer. I'm a creator of content, and some other people are consuming my content and a whole lot of other content. And that social media is a double-edged sword too.
Because of the creating
You
consumer.
could change your life on social media, bro, in a
Oh,
positive way.
100%. Yeah.
Or you could just
Bro,
basically
I got this place because
of social media.
Bro, Instagram Reels. You know what's crazy? Is like people don't see it until like it manifests into something physical. You know? It was like, oh yeah. Like you say you could do good videos and the videos look kind of cool, but like what do you have to show for it?
Exactly.
So as a realtor, what have you gained from social media besides like obviously people hitting you up? Like what else have you gained from just being on social media?
More face recognition. I got people in my gym partner, Amaury, he would obviously know that. We go to the gym together. We've had at least 6 people in the gym that recognize me from.
No way.
Yeah, bro.
Bro, that's like borderline faint.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's 1 year, bro. It could be if I keep up putting my stuff out there, more face recognition. Obviously, you can't.
Franciel.
Yeah, in March. I went to see the World Baseball Classic in Miami with Geraldine.
Bro,
my
you didn't
partner.
meet some people that recognize
Some
you in
people
Miami, bro.
when we going into the plane, this was one guy that's just looking at me, and I just started 2 months before that to do the social media
on TikTok
thing.
or Instagram?
He must have recognized me from TikTok because some of my videos went viral first on there.
Got you.
He's looking at me, but my mind doesn't. I'm not thinking yet that it's from social media. Now, when people look at me, it's okay. They might know me from social media now.
That's
But at
funny,
first, he's like, yo,
man.
he's looking at me like a lot.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
like,
yo,
Joe
what's up,
Dean. He's
dude?
like, this guy's looking at me. And then in Spanish, he told me, tú eres el muchacho de real estate from the TikTok. I'm like, that's crazy, bro.
Yo,
That's crazy.
dope.
He told me, yo, when I'm ready to buy my property, I'm gonna hit you up. I like the stuff that you're talking out there.
That's
bro.
cool,
And
man.
that was 3 months in. That was March of 2023, and I started in January of 2023. So 1 year ago, I started.
What is your consistency on posting? Like how many times do you post?
So Master Media posts once per day for me. Now we taking it up a notch to two posts a day. The more people see you, bro, and the more value content you're putting out there, people are gonna like it. Maybe you're gonna weed out the people that don't want to listen to you, but that doesn't matter because
I like getting to the no's because it gets me to the yeses faster.
yes, exactly. The no's, whatever. You know, for every 30 no's, you're gonna get at least 2 yeses.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's all you need. And the more people you reach, the more no's you're gonna get, but the more yeses you're gonna get as well.
And some people think, bro, I posted twice last week. Like
Don't
that's,
matter.
that's not a
No,
lot.
It's consistency. People need.
Oh, okay.
People will only recognize you when they see your stuff consistently. Like
Right.
this person is really about it. Because here's what they do: they'll see a video of yours that went viral, and they like what that video because it's on the explore page.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're gonna click on your page to see if your page matches that video.
Mm.
If your page matches that video, then they're gonna follow you.
So not only consistency in your posting, but
But-
consistency in the message that you're saying.
Yes, and your page. They go back to your page, and if your page is not consistent with that one video that went viral, they're not gonna follow you for what? They're just gonna keep looking at that one video. But if they go on your page, they click on your page because they like a video that went viral, they're gonna go back on your page and see what else you got out there that aligns with that. And they're like, oh shit, this person is actually like a real estate guy. Oh, let me look at this video. Then now they're liking all your videos and then they're following you because they feel like you bring value to whatever they want to look at.
And what are your videos mostly consisting of? Is it like quick tips? Is it like
A lot of tips, a lot of opinions, a lot of what's really going on out there, and mostly information. How to
Okay.
get pre-approved, what not to do, what to do, opinions based on it. What helps me a lot too is that I'm an investor, so I can give examples based on me. I'm not pulling things out of a hat. You know what I mean?
True.
I'm giving my own examples, and that also helps me so much in real estate because, like I told you earlier, it's much easier for a person to trust me because I've already done it before. It's like I'm telling you to jump off a bridge. You're gonna land. You're not gonna get hurt. But have you jumped off a bridge? Have I jumped off a bridge to tell you that I'm gonna land and you're gonna be
right?
safe?
Yeah.
It's much easier to believe me because I've been down that path before. Been
Exactly.
on that road before. This guy's got 5 houses. He must know what he's talking about. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's much easier. So that's why I say you got to get high on your own supply. You got to own real estate. More people are going to believe you more when they know that you walked down that path before. They know you own real estate. So if you own real estate and things are going well for you, then therefore you must know what you're talking about.
I want to, because this is
It's the same
interesting.
thing with video, bro. If they go back to your page and you don't have anything to prove that you're this video guy, people are going to be like, bro, but you're telling me to do this, but where's your
video?
proof,
Where's your
bro?
videos? Your
Exactly.
thing is, bro, that was the biggest thing when I first started, bro.
Yeah.
It was like I was like, oh, I'm the best videographer ever. And then I would look at my page and I had like 3 videos. I'm like,
That's what I'm telling you.
damn.
People go back to your page to see if there's proof in the pudding, bro.
Yeah, now it's so much easier. Like you're right, because you need to have, and that's another thing too. Is like I feel like it's important to like you said, you need to do it yourself first, and then help others.
It's much easier, bro. And then people are gonna fall. It's much easier for them to feel comfortable. It's not
Yeah.
even about convincing.
Because it's not like we falling together at the same time. It's like,
I'm not.
this guy got a parachute, he got a helmet on,
Yes,
he knows.
it's the same concept of when you're going to skydiving, bro.
Yeah.
You trust the other person because he's done it before.
Yeah, he's doing backflips
therefore,
out the plane.
This guy's
You're like,
doing it all the
"Alright."
time, so therefore he must know what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Franciel's telling me to buy this property because he thinks it makes sense. Franciel's got 5 properties, so he must know what he's doing. He's done it before. I'm gonna trust him. I'm gonna trust him, and I'm gonna take that one, even though I really want that one, because he's telling me that one makes more sense. He's done it before. It gives him a lot more. It gives me so much more credibility,
As a
and that's what
teacher,
helped
yeah.
me take off right away. Bro, I took off right away. My first 4 year in real estate, I did numbers that 5 years in the game. You have to be 5 years in the game to do those types of numbers. But that's because I already had so many people lined up to do the things that I have already done. You know what I mean? Yeah,
okay.
much easier. Being an owner first and a realtor second helped me a whole lot, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's huge. So okay, so like let's circle back. So like if someone's just starting out, just getting into the game, they're like, I'm on social media, but not taking it serious. I'm posting my dog, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. What would be your advice to them after like everything that we said? Like what is, if you could
Consistency.
boil it down?
Social media, if you want people to follow you because they feel like you bring value to them,
But what if they don't like, they're new to the game. They don't have that much knowledge yet or experience.
I feel like if you're new in the game in real estate as an agent and you don't, good?
Yeah, one of the lights
That
cut
was
off.
just this one. I think it still looks good.
I mean, it's gonna look different.
Oh, it's gonna
just
change the-
change the V mount, or,
Yeah.
or just bring that one over. The 200. Sorry, slight intermission. We've been
Nah, you
going.
good.
We've been going for a hot
Yeah.
minute, bro. 45 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. We put out a lot of content in 45.
Yeah, but this is good. And just change the softbox so it matches. But yeah, bro. I know you're busy. You probably, so we could wrap up right after this.
Nah, yeah, we good, bro. I'm chilling. I got a meeting at 11. You good?
Oh, I bet. Yeah, so we chilling. All right, cool. So yeah, we'll wrap up soon. Yeah, I basically wanna, for the new guys out there,
Yeah,
because
I'm gonna give my opinion on that for sure.
oh, that's another thing. You say opinion a lot. I mean, and granted, this can be off camera. It's fine. We're still rolling, and we might keep it. I don't know. You say opinion a lot. Have you ever been? No. What are you doing? No. Just take it off like a regular. It might look different. Hold on. You're just closing the thing. You say opinion a lot, right? Have you ever met with any either like backlash with what you've said, or like controversy, or like let's just say you said it's not smart to buy a house if you're married and kids, and like the wife comes at you is like, I'm married with kids. What you mean I can't buy a house? Like has that ever?
I have, and I have on TikTok talking about states that are better than others in terms of
Oh,
how to
okay,
buy
I
real
can
estate.
see
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Because some people get offended because, hey, I live in this state. This state is better than that one.
Yeah.
Those types of topic definitely bring bring that type of energy. Because it's like, yo, you this in my state. You better come correct.
Okay,
So
okay.
but it's that. Yeah, it's always my things, or the things that work for me work for
Dial
me.
it down a little bit.
That's why it's for me. It's an
good.
opinion. It doesn't mean that that's the way that's going to work for you. That's why I'm going to give you my opinion based on what's worked for me.
Got you.
That's why I speak like that a lot. It's not like, yo, I know it all. I don't want people to think that I think I know it all. But what I've done has worked for me. So if it has worked for me, it's going to work for some other people too. Maybe not everyone, but it's going to work for some other people as well. You know what I mean?
God, yeah, that's the one thing I'm afraid of. Like with my own content, like when I'm making stuff, is like I want to put my own opinion out there, but I want to keep it as in the middle, like on the line as possible, because I don't want to meet with that backlash. It's like,
But backlash is part of the game, though.
I know, and I'm like,
you're gonna have to. That's
because
that's
it
another
grows
thing.
your comments.
Yes, it grows your comments, and you, in a way, you actually want to create controversy because there's no way that people are going to agree to everything you say, bro.
Yeah.
If I tell people with details and numbers that it's a good time to buy real estate now, there's gonna be a whole bunch of people in the comments talking about no, it's not. Because of this, because of that. And they're firm believers in whatever their opinion is. And I'm a firm believer in mine based on numbers. You know what I mean? So it's going, but you're going to, if you're putting value content out there, that's going to happen. And you're going to have to learn how to deal with that, because once you get those comments that people get upset, and now they get so upset, they start calling you ugly, bro. Yeah.
You got those, man, I ain't even listening to him no more, man. He ugly.
Yeah. Yeah,
like,
people get upset like that. I was like,
you gonna take it?
Nah, it's not even from here. It says Minnesota.
Bro, there's people on your TikTok trying to hit you up from Minnesota,
you'd be surprised, bro.
I'm telling you.
I have people call me from random states. I have a client now, actually. She lives in Seattle, bro. She hit me up because she wants to buy a property in Florida. She knows I work in New Jersey, but she feels comfortable with me. So she contacts me as the middle person so that I can get her a good person in Florida instead of going straight through looking for someone in Florida.
Which is smart.
But that's what I want, though. I want people to feel comfortable with me, that you're in Spain like the other person, and they calling me because they like what I have to say. So they want me to navigate them through everything, even if it has to going back to Spain to find them an agent over there. You know what I mean?
That's cool. I love that, man.
Yeah, man. Once you start having, they do say, there's a saying out there that you're not a person of influence until you start influencing people that are of influence.
Ooh,
you know what I'm saying?
That.
Sometimes when you
the influencer of influencers,
exactly, like you're an influencer and someone else that says something or does something that this shit is like. Once you start influencing people that are of influence, that's when you know, like, I'm really moving souls and stuff like that. I'm moving minds. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
And I've started to work with people that are big in the radio, people that are successful entrepreneurs, and some of the things that I say and doing, like, this guy really knows what he's doing. Let me try it that way. So I'm starting to influence people that are influencers.
That's dope,
you know what I mean?
Man. And it all started with you posting on
posting and repetition and watching videos and feeling more comfortable about my knowledge and about the way I speak about my knowledge. The more comfortable you feel, the more people you're looking at me and you know that I'm comfortable in the stuff that I'm telling you.
Yeah. So you could tell just by body language.
Yeah.
Like even if I didn't know you, like you're not playing with your hands.
Yeah, I'm chilling.
You're not
like I'm just cruising, So it and people pick that up.
Yeah.
So back to that question about the new agents.
Yeah. Let's break it down to the new agents.
If you're a new agent and you don't own any real estate, meaning that you don't really have experience either as a buyer or as a seller, and you don't know that many people, you don't have a big circle of influence, whether it's your people from church or people from your football team, baseball team, whatever, you don't have a big circle of influence, I would suggest maybe starting on a real estate team. Doesn't have to be my team. That's fine. Any real estate team, just so you can, look out there, do your own research. When you go for the exam and you got you passed your exam, do your own research. Anything that fits your style of thinking or your style of work. Maybe join a team, join the right brokerage. But most importantly, join a team so that you can learn from a good leader how to go through a transaction from point A all the way through point Z, from the beginning to looking for a client, getting a client pre-approved, looking for properties, going through the inspection, appraisal. So many things that go through one transaction of real estate. So many things that you learn in just one transaction. It's going to be hard for you to have momentum when you really don't have anything behind you, a big circle of influence. You don't own any properties, so you have nothing to show for it. The only people that are going to trust you are your family members that are going to give you an opportunity. It's going to be hard for you to gain a new client that knows that you just started. You know what I mean? So you've never done it before, and even if you try to tell them that you've done it before, they're going to pick up during the transaction. They're going to be like, they pick it up. They pick up on a little mistake. Like, this guy or this gal might not know what they're doing. So I guess join a team with a good leader that can teach you through a couple of transactions, get a couple of transactions done.
You think they should be
lenders.
Posting at that time?
Yeah, be posting. When you're out there, bro, go to open houses, record. Make sure that everyone in your corners, bro, knows that you're a real estate agent. Shouldn't be a secret agent. The people at the corner store should know you're an agent. At the laundromat, they know you're an agent. At your church, everybody better know you're an agent. In your school, college, wherever you're at, yo, give them cards out. Make sure that everyone knows that you're an agent and that you're serious about it, and that you're out there gaining value so that you can now bring that back to your circle and put it out there like, yo, I just discovered this. Like the way I feel, it's like, yo, it's like I found gold, bro, and I'm bringing it back to the hood. You know what I mean? That's the way I feel about it. So that's what I got to say for new agents. Join a team. Make sure you're not a secret agent. Make sure everyone knows that you're an agent. And videos, man, videos. Just start recording things. Start getting involved, because then your people, repetition, the people on your Instagram or your social media in your circle are going to be like, yo, he's serious about it, or she's serious about it. They're posting, so they're learning. They're out there. They're learning about properties. They are learning about what a water heater is, what a boiler is, how much a roof costs, a repair of a roof, things like that add value to people. Yeah. Once you start telling people, oh, look, this is the water heater. This is what does this to the property or to the water in the house, the boiler, the difference between the water and the boiler and the water heater. A lot of things like that. People are like, wow, look at him. He knows about boilers and water heaters.
And you just learned about it today. And you could be honest about the video. Be like, yo, I'm learning about this today.
But I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm serious about it. And then people are going to start trusting you little by little. They're like, And then the next day, they're like, And then on the third day, they're like, Then on the fourth day, they might hit you up.
Yeah.
Might be like, yo, I want to buy a house and I like what you're doing. There you go. And you're putting yourself out there.
They'll know you're new, but they still want to work with you.
Because they see that you're really passionate about it. You're out there learning. And some of them are going to be willing to learn with you. Like, let's go look at properties.
That's cool, man. I like that.
But they take you serious when you're out there. It's like the gym, bro. When people see you in the gym every day posting, they take you serious. Like, yo, this guy's freaking, this girl's serious.
Franimal.
Exactly. Yeah, my man. Yeah, bro. That's what it's all. That's what it's all about, my brother. Just that's my thing for video. Join a team and just make sure everyone in your circle and everyone around where you live knows that you're an agent. You never know. The next person, maybe the person from your corner store might be looking for an apartment, and you start with a rental. Now you got your feet wet with a rental. You learn how to do a rental in one shot. Next thing you know, you got another rental, and you can make money at least to pay your bills doing rents, bro. You don't have to only sell. You don't have to do. A lot of people focus on coming in here. Oh, this is another thing. A lot of people come into real estate wanting to only go after sellers.
Yeah,
but you never sold the property.
Or like listings over $1 million. It's like,
yeah, bro, like you have to start somewhere. How is a seller? A seller is even more serious because they're expecting to get the most money possible for their property. They're not going to hire. When you're selling, it's much harder for you to hire a newer agent because selling is more serious. Yeah. A buyer, you're looking for properties. Okay, you might find the right one, but the seller is trusting this one property with you, maybe the only property they have. How are you going to come from nowhere where you've never sold a property before, you never represented a buyer, you don't know what the buyer side looks like, you're coming straight for the sellers with nothing in your portfolio, nothing to, like, you have nothing to, what are you coming with? A lot of sellers are going to ask you, what have you done before? How many houses you sold last year? Especially people that don't know you, they're going to try to expose you because they really want to know, bro, you going to get me top dollar for this or what? Don't come.
Don't play with my money.
If you never sold before, coming straight after sellers is for me, that's crazy. I'm a buyer's agent by heart, bro, and I got listings. I do a lot of transactions now where I'm the seller's agent, but I'm still a buyer's agent by heart because that's on the buyer side is when I change lives. I have a new buyer that now came into real estate, learned about cash flow, equity, and now it's growing their portfolio. I'm a buyer's agent by heart, bro. I never came into this game thinking about it. A lot of people, this is, you got to get sellers. Nah, bro. Once you help people buy real estate, 3 years, 4 years down the line, some of these people are going to sell because of something that changes in their life. Guess who they're going to call if you did a good job? You.
Yeah.
So start with your buyers, build your portfolio so that you can have leverage. You're not just going to go to Mike, try to sell his property, but you've never done anything before. Mike is going to be looking at you like, bro, you haven't done this before. I'm not going to trust, maybe lose $50,000 because I'm trusting you, and I can just trust the top agent from the town that's done it before.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's crazy for me when people come in and you just representing sellers, bro. You do rents, represent buyers, go out there, open houses. There's nothing wrong with representing buyers and tenants, people looking for properties to live as a rental.
That's cool.
That's one. I've been wanting to get that one out there, bro.
Yeah.
People, when I get my license, I'm gonna focus on sellers only or on certain type of properties. I'm like, yo, good luck. With no leverage, nothing in your portfolio, you're gonna just go straight for sellers. Like, how? Why should I trust you when people look you up, bro?
Yeah.
They'll look you up like, okay, let me see what properties you sold in the last 24 months. Then, he sold 3 houses in Garfield, 2 houses in Nutley. 3 houses in Lyndhurst. So now they trust you because you've done this before. You know what I mean? You know what a transaction looks like. You know what an inspection looks like, an appraisal. You know how to fight certain things during a transaction
You
to help.
built that network
Come
too
on,
to
yeah,
like
exactly.
make it easier.
Absolutely, bro. So for agents out there, man, start with your rentals, your buyers, get your feet wet, get some leverage, and then you can start talking about representing sellers. Unless you have a great level of influence, circle of influence, where your father or your mom is a business person, and now they trust you just because you're such and such brother, sister, son, daughter. Now that's a different story because you come from a family that knows people.
Yeah, but that's like the one. Yeah,
What's that? What percentage of people are like that?
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
You know what I mean? But a regular agent that you don't have that many people of influence in your family, you got to get your feet wet, man. Start with them rentals, them buyers. Then eventually, a couple years later, you're gonna start selling on the seller side too.
that's awesome.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so just to recap everything, if someone doesn't want to watch the whole hour that we've been filming, what they can get is and I just want to make sure you correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
If they're new, start with the rentals and the buyers. Right. I mean, yeah, rentals and buyers. Start learning from a team.
Yep.
Start posting videos about what you're learning, so that way everybody sees what you're doing,
Right, and they see that you're serious about it too.
And what else? Am I missing anything?
Those are the top 3 things. And don't be a secret agent, bro. Everybody has to know that you're an agent.
Is that a thing?
Of course.
People
that
agents?
get their real estate license and
They don't tell
realtor,
nobody?
and no one knows that they're a realtor. I'm like, bro, how do you expect to sell? Real estate,
True.
you have to be a public person.
Okay.
You can't be a secret agent unless you're there's no way that you could be a secret agent. Everyone in your community has to know that you're an agent.
Has to know.
If not, then there's gonna be people in your family looking for a property. Next thing you know, they hired a realtor, and then but I'm a realtor.
You're
but
gonna
you
be
never
feeling
said
salty,
anything.
yeah.
But that's your fault. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You never said anything. Maybe you had a family reunion for Thanksgiving, and you didn't say anything. Next thing you know, one of your cousins from that reunion is buying a property. Oh, I'm closing on a property next week. I'm like, oh, but I'm an agent. But you never said anything. So you can't be a secret. Your family should be the first people that know. Your friends, anyone in your circle of influence, and then everyone out there in your community, laundromats, salons, barbershops, anywhere where there's a lot of flow of people.
Yeah.
You should be handing out them business cards, bro. Don't be shy. Your barber should have a business card of you. Your hairstylist, if you're a female. Your eyebrow people, whoever, bro. Anyone that you know that has a level of influence just because there's a lot of flow of traffic.
Needs to know your name.
Those people better know that you're an agent, bro.
True.
And have a good relationship with them, so that when so that when someone comes, damn, because barbers and hairstylists, they know everything because people come and sit there and they tell them their whole life story. Next thing you know, I gotta buy a property because this. Oh, I got Mike. I got my one of my clients, Mike. He's a real estate agent. Hit him up. Don't hit nobody else up.
And there you go.
That happens, bro. You know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. Is there anything you want to just shout out that you got going on? Maybe you want, shout out the team. Is there anything you got, whatever?
Yeah, my team. A lot of the things I said out today are some of the things I wanted to say. Like, you got to get high on your own supply. You have to, man. It's one of those things that surprises me. But my team, shout out to my team, the Campusano group. We're looking to grow now. Unfortunately, we lost one of the girls, like I told you. But
how can they sign up if they're watching this? How do they?
Hit me up on Instagram. I'm gonna have interviews with a certain. I got a couple people in my mind already. But the flow this year is to grow. More knowledge. Obviously is power. Clients going out there learning everything about houses and how to make clients feel comfortable so that they keep coming to us, man. More referrals, more clients, more changing lives, more. The more I'm out there with flowers and the blue labels, that means I'm closing on properties, man. That's a good thing.
That's
when
it.
you see me out there, that's a good thing, man. That's what it's all about this year. Progress, growing, networking, and getting serious and putting that energy out there, man. I don't want secret agents on the team. You got to be. The agents know they got to post videos when they see houses.
So you tell your agents that they got to be on social.
Yeah, bro. We're going to start doing more videos, too. Last year, we implemented a little slowly. They got to get comfortable.
Yeah.
And now we're going to start doing it. Pull up. We got Mike on Tuesday at 5. Pull up. Let's just chop it up. Give them a couple of questions so that they feel comfortable knowing what they're going to talk about. And just chop it up, man. Get more comfortable in front of the camera so that it makes it easier when you're out doing videos by yourself. It's like, I've done this before. I'm not that shy anymore, Yeah. That's why I'm coming. I'm coming this year, man. I'm coming in hard.
That's dope, man.
Yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of passion.
I'm excited to see what you guys are going to do, bro. Because, when I first met you, I think it was a team of 4 or something. Now y'all finna be growing, and it's
try to see if we get it to about 8 this year.
Oh, it's gonna be sick, bro.
See what happens, bro. There's a lot of leads coming in, a lot of buyers, so we got food for everyone else. So that's the main part. We got to have food for the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that everyone is out there happy, working and showing houses and getting on appointments and so on and so. You know.
That's beautiful, man. I wish you nothing but a blessed and prosperous year.
You too, my brother. I'm really excited about
Thank you,
this.
bro. Yeah.
We're gonna be working together on a lot of things. Like I told you, bro. I love your work.
Thank you,
I
bro.
love your passion about it too, man. Definitely. That's
But
why
we got to have that. We have to have that.
That's why we match, because I see your passion. It's like, yo, he's serious about his stuff. He's passionate about it too, just like myself. So I respect that, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro. I mean, dude, look, it's always a pleasure. You're always welcome.
Thank you
Anytime
so
you're like, yo, Mike, I got something on my mind. I just gotta let it be known. Bro, hit us up. We got you.
Got you, my brother.
That ain't
Appreciate
nothing.
you, man. Yes, sir.
Of course.